Dude, I swear to God, this cat knows like every time I go live. Alright, cat, that's enough. We're gonna start. What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Hope y'all had a great and fantastic weekend. Let me put the cat cam back up right there so you could still stare at him until he gets distracted and leaves. Yeah, welcome back to the stream. Hope y'all are doing well. It is... we don't need that anymore. We're gonna go back over here. Yeah, welcome back to the stream. It's Monday, so it's FF14 night. And we're currently doing our side story quest for Endwalker, which for today means we're going to finish up Elpis, we're going to do some role quests, specifically for Dragoon, because we hit over 85, so we'll do the melee DPS, melee physical DPS. For 85 and 86, maybe 87, I need to try to squeeze in another level so we can say goodbye to Elpis and move on to the next place next time. Whenever this cat finally lets us really start for real. Yeah, that's the plan for today. It'll be a nice chill day, another chill 14 stream, just hanging out and getting a little context and, you know, flavor to our story. Posture check. You're doing the wrong one. The cat, the cat is here. There you go. Paddle the cato. Okay. I can do all three at once. Alright, I'm sitting up straight. You don't have the Chirico emote. Ooh. Alright, I drank my water. I'm sitting up straight. I'm patting this cat. I'm pretty sure he bonked on the mic several times, so enjoy that. Enjoy that earworm. Oh my god, I know! I know! He did very fun bonk noises. Perfect. He keeps headbutting me. He keeps headbutting everything. Everything here is being headbutt. Did you just drool on me? He's excited. Ooh, this one has a EXP bonus. I kind of want to do it. We're gonna go ahead and do this fate. Since we gotta do some, we gotta get to 87 today, guys. we gotta get there. Give you his drool, his house, his rules. I mean, you're not wrong. If you want his drool, come get it. You just gotta walk over from the other room. And you can have his drool. Don't paralyze me. Don't paralyze me, bro. You can't abandon Momo? Oh, okay, that's a very good point. That's a very good point. You cannot abandon Momo. That would just be awful. It's... okay, let me tell you. It's not easy to play one-handed. When your keybind setup is for two hands. Come on, come closer. Oh, fuck me. Oh god, what did I hit? I don't even know what hotkey that was. And now he's slapping me with his tail because I took my hand away to hit the correct buttons. That didn't even hit? Rude. Rude, I say. I'm having a time trying to play with this cat. Stop slapping me, please. Every time I stop touching him, he starts swishing his tail and slapping me with it. He's like, I know you're ignoring me. And I'm like, I'm busy, that's why! Woo! Baby before EXP? I mean, you're not wrong. Apparently I just scared him. Put your mat back, because then nobody can see you. Oh my god. He just pushed his mat! Like halfway off the table. Oh my god, please come over here. Don't make me go over there. God, I hate you. Okay. White feet, good booty. I mean, okay, I guess you can see his feet. That's something. I can't even move the mat for him because he, like, won't let me. Okay, cool. That was a nice chunk of EXP. So, you gotta get over here. We're picking up quests over here. Can I put your mat back on the table, please, where it belongs, and then people can actually see that there is indeed a cat on the cat cam. He's just... I mean, he's here. There. That kind of helps him stand out a little more. Okay. Alright, well, he's there. You guys know there's a cat there. Alright. Let's talk to the frazzled researcher here. Flight of the Charybdis. Charybdis? I don't know how to say this. It's that thing that Behemoth does that's really rude. The frazzled researcher... Actually, that doesn't bode well. Anyway. The frazzled researcher seeks help in chasing down a missing creature. You there! Please, it's most urgent. A colleague of mine in Philomethes Notos has just sent word of a most disturbing nature. A blue Charybdis was practicing its flying, but became separated from its fellows. From what I gathered, based on my friend's manic message, it was last seen taking wing into Peripatia crystalline. We are all of us searching far and wide, but could you look in the direction of Peripatia crystalline? Your help will not go unrewarded, I can assure you of that. Oh, thank you. Between us, we ought to be able to locate this lost creature. That was definitely my phone and Twitch telling me that I'm live, even though I've been live for 16 minutes. Did I just read this? You should know that the Charybdises have a penchant for heights. I will scan the skies around here. I will leave the upper floors of Peripetia Crystalline to you. If you do happen to find the creature I spoke of, use this etheric rope to bind it. Not to worry, the bindings cause no injury or pain. Good luck, and I shall see you soon. We're getting a lot of etheric rope in Elpis. Like, there's a lot. There's a lot of quests where it involves, hey, I need you to go etheric rope this thing. Hey, I need you to go etherically rope this other thing. And it's like, I think you guys got a problem. If so many things need to get rounded up with rope, I think there's a problem. Alright. Searching for Eidos. This is Glaucon we're speaking with. I can't even look in front of you anymore. Glaucon's concerned about your aether levels. We are awfully thin. Those are some low levels of aether you have there. Even for a familiar, that must be awfully inconvenient. What say you assist me with an experiment that could help increase your reserves? Sure, why not? I need one more ingredient before I can get started. If you could get your hands on a bit of slime from an Eidos in the forest, that would be, Eidos? Eidos. Icon, Eidos. Okay, Eidos. Eidos in the forest, that would be a great help. They use illusory magic to mimic the shape of nearby creatures, so it'll be tricky to find one, but not impossible. Keep your eyes peeled for anything acting out of place. Once you think you've found an Eidos, use this crystallized concept to dispel the illusion. It should then be a relatively simple task to defeat the creature and obtain a nice heaping handful of gunk. Oh, but be warned, if you use the crystal on anything else, it tends to react violently. Should you make a mistake, there's no shame in beating a hasty retreat. You still have the crystal, yes? Use it to expose an Eidos, and then bring me a healthy dollop of its slime. Can you hear Midna? Because she is going off. About what? I have no idea. Alright, Familiar Aficionado has Siren Flower for us. A Familiar Aficionado at Poiton Oikos is most interested in meeting you. Rather unusual familiar, aren't you? I haven't seen your concept on file at the Bureau of the Architect, and have never come across anything like you in all my years of research. A Zem. Yep. You're a Zem's familiar? Well, that certainly explains it. Her creations are truly something else. You're welcome. I'm even more intrigued now. Would you mind if I observed you for a time? I'll make it worth your while, of course. Yeah, sure, I don't mind. Fantastic! I can hardly wait to get started, but not here. The study I'd like to conduct requires we relocate to the west a ways. Please come and join me when you're ready. Alright, that's 3. We can pick up Dos Mas. The Garo event's coming back, so soon my golden horse is going to be less rare. Alright, Metron creator. Specializing in sharks. Oh my god. These people and their damn land sharks! The Metron creator appears troubled. Greetings. I'm a researcher from the words of Metron. I've dedicated my life to studying and creating aquatic life, but my main focus is the development of new shark species. My latest creation has completed its round of observation at Egnorisis, and will be released after one final test. The thing is, I'm hoping to consult with a taxonomist before the Bureau of the Architect hands down its official registration. The same one who named my last shark, if I can, Spewed Bradeos, oh god, was such a marvelous name. It turns out it's rather difficult to track down a specific person in place such as this. Could you help me? Sure. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna find this person, but yeah. Thank you. Here, take this. It's a model of the previous creation I just mentioned. Whoever named it should hopefully be able to recognize it. Show the shark to as many people as you can. Whoever recognizes it must be the one who named it. Or, you know, a friend. Could always be a friend. Oh, we certainly got a lot to do now, but we could pick up one more. Or wait, what is this? Oh, that's Charlene Quest. I'm doing those off stream. Alright, Enthusiastic Observer. It's Charlene Crafting, not actual Charlene Quest. Floating like clouds. The Enthusiastic Observer needs help retrieving lost plants. What a sight! An Impello sneezed and sent tufts of cloud mallow flying every which way. But, while highly amusing, I'll never be able to gather them all up alone. Unless you're willing to lend a hand? Sure, why not? Thank you so much. Let's split up and start looking for them. Be on the lookout for fluffy white plants floating around Poitin Oikos, and bring any you find back here. I'm getting better at that name, I swear. Rhodopis. And the Quotapoker. Look at that little fluffy bunny. It's a snurble. It looks like a lunatic, though. Is there something I can help you with? Spade Bardeos figurine. This model of a two-legged shark species looks terribly familiar. Oh no, it's the Major General. Who named this species? I'm sorry, but I haven't a clue. Certainly not me. Oh, well. Fine. Nope, that doesn't open. Okay, that means he must be back here somewhere. Ah, there you go. Familiar aficionado. What am I doing with you? Thank you so much for coming. Now, let us get straight to business. All you need to do is reach out and touch some Orpheus songflowers. They're pretty blooms, light blue in color, and they emit these, well, bubbles, which enthrall any overly curious creatures. Think of it as a defensive mechanism. It has no effect on sapient beings such as myself, but I'm fascinated to know how it will affect you. Why are we always being used for science here? It's all for the science. Fear not, I'll be sure to intervene should you begin to fall under its spell. I would never leave a familiar to such a fate, and especially not a familiar created by a Zem. Now, I've created 3 flowers of varying sizes and potencies. We'll begin with the smallest and weakest. Oh, and maybe it'll protect you from the flower itself, but if any nearby beasts are already under its influence, I'm afraid you'll have to be the one to protect me. Fighting was never my forte. Escort the familiar aficionado to the flower. Should you fail to defend him or move too far away, he will return to the starting position, yada yada. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Where are we going? Which way? This way? Siren flower. Yeah. Wait. Yes. You run awfully slow, my dude. Primordial Hipposurf, can you maybe not? Can you maybe, like, not be here? You son of... Oh yeah, my thing's leveled up. That's exciting. Nice. Alright, undersized Orpheus songflower. So Orpheus was a musician. And if you ever watched me play Hades, he was with Eurydice. On we go. We're touching the flower. Touchy touchy. You touch the flower. Doesn't seem to affect you. No reaction. Interesting. Let's try a more powerful one, shall we? Sure, but where? That way? That way. Dude. But why? Pourquoi? On we go. I know you're not good at fighting, but you know, you're just gonna do absolutely nothing. Holy crap, that's a lot of Hipposurfs. It's like I'm gonna have to fight one of you. 260. I wonder how much it went up by. I actually don't remember. It makes a different sound now, too. Orpheus Songflower. Of course. Oh my god, the cat fell asleep. Enjoy the sleeping cat in the corner. Draco fell asleep. He's so cute. Alright, touchy touchy. You touch the flower. You don't feel any different. Still nothing? Well, let's see how you fare against an exceptionally large one. Thanks for that. Let's climb up this way. More hipposurfs? Oh, crap. I should have seen that coming. He doesn't normally stay this long, but he is sleeping now, so I think there's just gonna be a cat sleeping on the stream for a while. Which is fine. Oh crap, that's my HP. Don't hurt me, bro. Alright, and now, last but not least, our overgrown Orpheus flower, which attracted a Coral Regina, also known as a man-made Melanian. Alrighty then. You touch the flower, nothing happens. See, totally fine. Incredible. Even a flower this size has no effect on you whatsoever. I thought for sure you would be enthralled. Considering the sparse nature of your aether, it simply doesn't make sense. As I must possess some mastery which eludes me. Oh, that would be the Traveler's Ward. Nothing enthralls me. In any case, that ends our experiment. I'll dissolve these blooms and meet you back at Poitin Oikos. Really? Because it doesn't look very dissolved to me, and there you are walking away. You know what I'm saying? We gotta go up, and up, and up some more! Ooh, this is a pretty area. Yep. The Charybdis is nowhere to be seen. There's one more down, but might as well go to the up first before we go down. Oh! Sorry, now I want to check out the down one. I need to get the extra dialogue. Destination. There's no sign of the Charybdis. It's okay, we know where he is. He's just chilling, taking a good nap. So was the blue one the same one that we saw during MSQ? Because I thought that that one was blue because it acquired some water aspect and that's why it was having trouble flying. And then that's what made it special. So is this our same buddy? Now that you've captured the injured Charybdis, return to Poitin Oikos and deliver your winged captive to the frazzled researcher. Come back, bird. Nobody told you you could leave. We're going around. We're going around this way, and then we'll go up this way. And probably, actually, I probably should have touched that one down there, but too late. It's fine. Suspicious Pegasus. Uh-oh. Dispelling concept. Chimera? Oh, yeah. Rocket Turtle. I love Rocket Turtle. He my friendo. This crystal allows even the most aether-poor creatures to dispel illusory magics. Do you see this, by the way? Hold on. Before we do this, let me switch over here really quick. Do you see this? This is a sleeping cat. He's sleeping on stream. He's just there, asleep. Doesn't even care that I'm talking. He is a brown babby. He is really cute. So he's just gonna be KO'd in the corner there. Have fun with that. Alright, let's dispel this thing. Hee! Uh-oh, I made it mad. You were, in fact, not a ditto. Because we're talking about slime creatures that disguise themselves as other stuff, so, you know, ditto. Nice. I only put the pillow there so he would show up better because he moved his mat around on the desk so you couldn't really see him too good. Another suspicious Pegasus. Gloop. Uh-oh. It's the Ditto! Kind of. Eidos. It's the not Ditto. The green Ditto. The poison Ditto! If Ditto was a poison type Pokemon, this is what it would look like. I'm like, I hope that wasn't one of the things I was supposed to catch, because I definitely did not. Did you just wake up because of the grandfather clock? Go back to sleep. Now he's just sitting there and you can't see him as well. Alright. Cloud Mallow. Oh hey! We have these in the source. They're in the Sea of Clouds. So this is where they came from. Very cool. Wait, there's more here? Where? But wait, there's more. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'll be back for you, whoever you are over there. I gotta go touch some more Cloud Mallows. Yum. Okay, cool. We did all those. We'll do this one real fast. Telemon! What's that you have there? A Spade Bradeus figurine. Major General Shark. Oh, Spade Bradeus. Of course I know it. I named it after all. Oh, yeah, cool. Somebody's looking for you to give something else a convoluted name that I can't pronounce. Its creator was calling it a Cladoselesh. But I decided to go something more closely tied to its distinct way of moving. I wanted to really capture the image of it rushing forward with its tiny steps, somehow swift and slow at once. In case you were curious, the name comes from a proverb meaning more haste, less speed. And if the creator wishes me to name her newest creation, I would of course be honored to do so. It's in Anagnorisis, you say? I look forward to seeing it soon. Oh, I can hardly wait to name this next shark creation. Apparently taxonomists are just people who are big nerds about naming stuff. So, that's what we're doing now. That's our life. I think there was... Oh, okay, I thought there was someone to talk to over here, but maybe not. Alright, frazzled researcher, let's turn in here with you. Saw that you were on your way back and hastened to return as well. So, what news? Have you found that blue Charybdis? Yep, here you go. Captured Charybdis, a lost Charybdis bound by an etheric rope. Now at last I can find its way home. Here you go. One passed out Sanua, just for you. Oh, a great relief indeed. It's rather impressive it hasn't suffered any truly grievous injuries. And more impressive still that it was able to fly as far as Peripetia Crystalline. It had only begun to practice the art of flight recently, as I understand it. Who would have thought it could cross such a distance with wings still so inexperienced? This is the exact same one we helped out earlier in MSQ. Very cool! No doubt credit for this ought to go to Emmett Silk and his helpful instruction. Right there, I should have just finished reading one more sentence and it would have been right there. Well, I for one cannot wait to see the Charybdis take to the skies from its perch. At any rate, I'll see this creature return to Agnorisis at once. Though it isn't much, considering the services you rendered it. I hope it's not too lowly a prize for you. Lowly? That was the word of the day in Wordle the other day. Fuck, I haven't done my Wordle yet. Oh well. I'll do it after stream. Glaucon. Back so soon? And with the slime, I hope. Eidos slime? Whatever this icky globule is, it came from an Eidos. Gross. Here you go. Have fun with that. If only every familiar was as useful as you. With this I can make a potion to increase your aether production. All the other ingredients are in order. Hippogriff brain, a monoceros horn, and Ophion entrails. I don't know about this. The concoction will supplement any natural deficiencies, relying on the chameleonic properties of the slime to generate aether compatible with your existing aether signature. Clever, yes? Once this has brewed for a bit, it'll be ready to drink. Oh, this is so exciting! I can hardly wait to see just how explosive the increase to your aether will be. I just remembered I have something very important to do very far away. I think I hear my master calling. I have something to do! Way over there, far away from you. Bye-bye! Bye. Goodbye, sir. Crazy man. Oh, I meant to be of service, but it seems I've kept you from your other duties instead. My deepest apologies. Perhaps you can come back for the potion, but in the meantime, take this for your troubles. Yeah, we're not coming back for that. Are you quite alright? Even for a mere familiar, you appear to be suffering from a most distressing dearth of aether. Do let me know if you require help, yes? Alright. You know what, I just realized this is a familiar aficionado, as in, not as in he's familiar with you. He is an aficionado of familiars. I'm so stupid sometimes. Thank you for lending me your time. It was most enlightening. Not to mention perplexing. You have so little aether, yet something keeps you resistant to outside influence. Your physical constitution, perhaps? It's something to consider when creating familiars in the future, at least. I promised you a ward, didn't I? Here you go. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some data analysis and concept planning to do. We're definitely being saved by a Zim's ward. Vanoss ward, specifically. Yum. Alright, Metron creator. Any luck finding my taxonomist? Yep. And here's your thing back. You found him? And he's willing to give the new one a name too? That is wonderful news. This latest creation is actually a direct improvement over the last. I gave it more legs for a total of 8 so it can move even more quickly over land. Oh my god, she made a spider shark. That's nasty. I don't like this. With that taken care of, I need to hurry back to Agnorisis. But before I go, here, a token of my gratitude. Are we gonna see a spider shark later? Because I don't want that. I don't want this. Nobody asked for this. Did you find any of the plants? Yeah, here's your cloud mallow. You're certain you've seen these somewhere in the Sea of Clouds. Yeah, you ever do the Moogle quest? So much cloud mallow. Also, I have one. I write on it. Perfect! It's such a relief to have them back. A somewhat amateur creator invented the concept to bring more life into the clouds, which is all well and good, but they get blown away far too easily. It would be nice if they were a bit more wind-resistant. We need to know they can settle in place without fear of them flying off because some beast breathed on them too hard. Well, I'd better put them back where they belong before a light breeze undoes all your hard work. Here, take this as thanks for your help. Ooh, Hamsa curry! That's chicken curry, for those at home. A Razzat Han staple consisting of Hamsa breast stewed to perfection in spice-rich sauce. Ooh, that sounds amazing. It sounds so good. Oh, he's sleeping again. Look at this boy. He's so cute. Oh, you can't even see his face. Maybe I can move the camera over a little bit. Oh, nope, there he goes. That's him looking at the camera and going, what the fuck was that? Sorry, Chiriko. My bad. My bad. Go back to sleep. He's like, how dare you? Alright. Meaningful measurements. An Isle surveyor is searching for an assistant. Would you assist me, familiar? As I'm sure you are aware, the floating islands of Elpis were created to provide suitable habitats for our various creations. In order to maintain their respective environments, however, surveyors such as myself must make regular assessments of their ethereal composition. To that end, I was planning to take samples from the Melanian habitat with my partner, but it seems he had an urgent engagement. Something about an unscheduled meeting with a member of the Convocation of 14. Though I'm now faced with handling this rather grueling task alone. Someone had to talk to him at Sulk. Waiting until he returns is simply not an option. As I said, it's important to gather data at regular, specific intervals. And thus am I requesting your help. So, what say you? Would you be willing to accompany me in place of my partner? Sure, why not? Many thanks. I'll be sure to reward you for your efforts. I just realized what's wrong. This light is like too bright on my face. But we can use it to point it at the cat a little more. And then maybe do that. There we go. That's been bugging me. I'm like, I can't see good. Right, let's hurry along then. We'll need to make our way to the south. Oh yeah, wasn't I doing something for you guys earlier? A better Batrachoy. Batrachoy? Cleon looks at you expectantly. I don't know Greek. Thank you for agreeing to accompany us, Kidameki. Shall we? Certainly. Now, what was the name of your creation again? The Batrachoy. A delightfully roly-poly pudding of a thing. Yes. The one over at Rumination's Ramble. My brother, Alkaios, is in charge of tending to it. Right this way, if you please. Alright, and what are you guys up to? Rhodopis. Very familiar carrots. Rhodopis is harboring a great deal of worry for a colleague who has wandered off. Oh dear, I'm starting to worry some. It's my colleague, you see. We heard this horrid screech from Melanion, and he went rushing off to check what all the fuss was about. I was thinking of following after him, but, well, just look at me. You, however, appear well-versed in combat and all such sanguinary escapades. Perhaps you might see if aught is amiss and ensure my coworker hasn't come to any harm? Sure, why not? The spear on my back ain't for show. That's very kind of you to agree to such a request. The last I saw of him, he was racing off to the southern end of Calameleos Zephyros. Do promise to hurry. I'm half afraid he has wound up on the wrong side of some nasty fiend's fangs. Sanguinary escapades. Yes, that is exactly what she said. It's a very nice way of putting it, I guess you could say. Unique, even. I'm sure you've pressing matters to attend to, but if only you could locate my missing colleague, I would be most grateful. I only pray that you find him in one piece. Alright, and our forbearing visitor, who looks kind of like... He kind of looks like Urianger. Taking the minutes, Ctasis Hyperborea. The forbearing visitor seems to be eyeing you up. Minus doesn't have Urianger's sideburns. Aren't you a sweet-looking familiar? Tell me, to whom do you belong? I'm Azem's familiar. Oh, you're Azem's, are you? She's a goodly sort, wouldn't you say? Always appearing in times of trouble to extend a hand to those in need. And given that I am one such, I'm sure she wouldn't mind if I borrowed you for a bit. A lengthy debate was held in Ctasis Hyperborea regarding the evaluation of creations. Meticulous minutes were taken during said forum, which I would like you to fetch for me. A dear friend in Amaro asked for them, you see, and I plain forgot all about it. Now, if you would be so kind, I will send word to the scrivener in charge, and ask them to await your coming in front of Peripetia Crystalline, where the documents are being held. Once you've the notes, return to me here. This sounds like something you could have just walked over and got yourself, but sure, why not? I will send word ahead of you and inform the scrivener to expect you in front of Peripetia Crystalline. Well, best be off with you, yes. Sometimes researchers are just lazy. Ooh. You actually in here? No? Shit, where's this person? Where are you, Quest? No? Are you up top? Were you inside and I just didn't see you? Oh, you're on the other side of the building. Cat lady! Look at that Siamese cat. And the fat cat and the black cat. And we have this cat. Look up. Look up here. No? Okay. Lazy researchers, that's pretty par for the course. You know what? You're right. Very accurate. Oh no, one of these! Should you choose to undertake this quest, there's no guidance. Map will be limited. You just gotta read the text and figure shit out yourself. It means you have to have a brain. This could be terrible. Familiar versus familiar. Irina is hoping to conduct a test. Can you spare me a moment, familiar? I'd like to gauge my own familiar's capabilities against yours. See this one's big blue eyes? They're especially sensitive to ethereal emissions. As part of my testing, I propose a race between the two of you. I've imbued a Gamelia bloom with a unique trace of aether. Whoever finds it first is the winner. I suppose it won't be much of a contest unless you can actually... unless you can see the aether as well. So I'll lend you a crystal which will allow you to detect its presence. You had to look up the answer to one of these because you don't get help quests. Just don't remember which one. That's concerning. What are you doing, cat? Being cute. If the flower is nearby when you use it, the crystal will emit a brilliant light. The further you are from your prize, the less dazzling this glow will be. Let me know if you require further instruction. Now, let the competition begin. The destination for this object will not be displayed. You use your guiding crystal to pinpoint the location of the Gamelia bloom. I'm competing against a cat? Well, we're gonna lose. The guiding crystal will react more strongly the closer to the flower you are. Use it as many times as you need to hone in on the bloom's location. Oh, Lord. She doesn't actually tell you where it is, though. It just says search for it. Great, thanks. The crystal glimmers warmly. The flower's in here, but you may be on the right track. Maybe. Maybe. Probably aren't. Azem's familiar looks on with mild concern. Yep. So much concern. Comm Observer. Naughty little ones. The Comm Observer's colleague has been gone too long. May I ask a favor? A colleague of mine from Thalassai is overdue to make his report, and I need someone to give him a gentle nudge. He's currently over at Rumination's Ramble, observing some life forms newly hatched from one of our creations, but I'm afraid I'll skew the data if I show up and startle them. A familiar like you, however, should cause much less of a disruption. Would you be so kind? I guess I don't have a choice. Sure, why not? You can find my associate at Rumination's Ramble. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll just walk around spamming this crystal on different parts of the island until we get close. The crystal twinkles only faintly. Okay, so it's this way. It is to the west. So we can do these other two quests and not give a shit. Got it. Go in this way. What the? You made a Gigantode? The toad-like creature placidly endures your scrutiny. Oh, Lord. There's my beloved Batrakoy. Did he miss me, I wonder? This is my brother, Alkaios. He might seem a tad gruff, but don't be fooled. There are a few more gentle or kind than he. I just walked into that fate. Oops. Sorry, not you. Alkaios. You must be Kirameki. Myra's told me so much about you in an impressively short span of time. As you likely have deduced, I am my brother, Alkaios. And you are Cleon, yes? The architect of this Batrakoy, as you call them? Yes, I am! You think them ready for release? Release? I would so love to see their endearing, rotund forms bouncing around free in the world. I've completed my report for the main evaluation criteria. The final decision will be made after a committee discusses the results. But based upon my personal observations, no, they are not ready. No? And might I ask why? Kirameki, would you be so kind as to give this Batrakoy a solid poke? The creature's lack of familiarity with you may help prove my point. Go on, then, before it hops away. Do as he says, Kirameki, just not too hard. Alkaios would never ask if he thought you might be hurt, but do be careful with your toes. At that size, even a passive creature can be a danger to those around it. Are you gonna lick me? This toad-like creature placidly endures your scrutiny. Oh, same thing. I gotta actually poke it. Poke the oh, I'm on caps lock. Poke the frog. Toad. Whatever. Same thing. I don't care. Poke, poke. You gonna use sticky tongue? You see? No response to external stimuli. The creature is far too placid. Unlike this cat, who is now cleaning his ass on stream. Thanks for that. Look at that foot, though. Isn't that cute? Okay, cat. What was the concept behind this Batrakoy? A defender of water sources? In its current incarnation, it has neither the instincts nor the means to defend itself, much less fend off entities intent upon fouling the waterways. I cannot in good conscience certify a subject so poorly equipped to carry out its intended purpose. In fact, I suggest you redesign your concept entirely. Thank you for your candor. I was so invested in this darling ball of pudgy flesh. Such a pity. Kirameki, as it sounds familiar, you must have seen your fair share of the world and its inhabitants. Without altering its physical form, what do you think the Batrakoy could do to become a more effective guardian? Sticky tongue and then jumping on me. And knocking me back. Leeward leap. It could use its tongue to grapple opponents. It could secrete an immobilizing slime. It could use its weight to knock things flying. It's 1 or 3. But the tongue is the most familiar thing. Could use its tongue to grapple opponents. Why? Because I have issues with this. And a blue mage skill to prove it. Brilliant! What an innovative mind you have, Kitamaki. Oh, no, I'm just putting history on the right track because I've already fought several of these things. Yes, that may suffice. The introduction of an effective offensive measure could very well tip the... There goes the cat. Now I can fix this. And we'll turn off cat cam. There we go. Now you can see the full picture. Okay. The introduction of an effective offensive measure could very well tip the scales towards favorable judgment. Truly, then I shall modify my concept at once. May I bind this one and take him home with me? Once I've finished making the necessary adjustments, I'll resubmit my request for observation and evaluation. Of course. You are free to do as you wish. I will make a note of it in my logs. He doesn't have the sticky tongue yet. But soon he will. And then he'll be really annoying. But I'll get a blue mage skill out of it, so it's fine. I sense your wisdom was based on personal experience. A most valuable source of wisdom. You could say that. Well done, Kitameki. What a helpful familiar you are. Cleon seems to be very pleased. Thank you for your creative assistance, Kitameki. I knew bringing you along would be a good idea. Why, I almost wish I could have you as my own familiar. It's a shame as MS hasn't published your concept for the world to see. No, you only need one of me. I'm a handful, trust me. Emmett calls me incorrigible all the time. But seeing as you're here now, would you mind lending me your talents a while longer? There's one other creation of mine that I feel may benefit from your unique perspective. Chain quest, here we go. Meekly Majestic. Cleon hopes to retain your company a while longer. You've chosen to stay then? Wonderful. I realize we've only just met, but I feel such a bond with you, Kitameki. There's one more concept I need to finalize, and I could think of no other entity I would rather have at my side during these ever so worrisome evaluations. You have my Isle somewhere nearby, don't you, Alkaios? Yes, Myra keeps that one under her watchful eye, but I know the spot where it usually roams. Come along, we need to cross the stream here. They went this way, according to the map, but they walked that way. Because that definitely makes sense. Wait, what the What are you? Oh, these little Nankas? Little baby Nankas? Are you watching Nankas? Tholisai Observer? Familiar. Can I help you with something? What are you looking at? Oh, time to head back, is it? I was so enraptured watching the young ones frolic that I lost track of time. Come, come, everyone. We really must be going. Zephyros 72. Russell. Still want to play, do you? I guess we shall have to appeal to your bellies, then. Would you like to try feeding them? Yes? They become much more compliant after eating some of these treats, and they're so adorable when they nibble. I get to feed baby Nankas. Russell? Small feed bag. A bag full of bugs and shellfish for the young Zephyros 72s. Yo, when you grow up and lay eggs, there's some goblins that are gonna really enjoy that. Really enjoy. Rustle, rustle. I don't know what kind of rustling sound it makes, I'm sorry. You too are rustling. And you're rustling some more. Rustle. Rustle, rustle. That's a Sinti. That's a Sinti doing... Why is there a stalker? Look at this stalker. Stalker! I'm gonna kill all your shit. I only got silver. Wee. There's a stalker over there on the other side of the river. Isn't it fun watching them romp around? It's calmed down after eating its fill. Here you go. Here's yours of Fear 72s. And they really seem to like you. Do you work with young ones often? I just looked at Chiriko. These babies are aquatic creatures by nature, but we're modifying them to adapt to life on land. They mostly eat marine insects and shellfish, and some of the larger carnivores feed off them in turn. They also carry their eggs on their backs until they're ready to hatch. Fascinating, aren't they? Oh, but that's not why you're here, is it? I really must head back. Bye. Don't hurt me, Minotaur! I was like, is he actually gonna come at me? He didn't. Well that's strange. Oh, I don't see my Io anywhere, which seems impossible considering how big she is. Uh-oh, what is it? What are we in for here? What is an Io? How odd. This is where it usually spends the greater part of its days. Yes, she never strays far from this spot. Perhaps the scent of unfamiliar visitors has made her wary? Let's split up and try to find her. Her being a shaggy, four-legged beast with rather majestic horns. Big cow? I think you're right. Maybe a giant yak. Oh, what if she's a minotaur? I don't know how to feel about this. Shaggy, four-legged... What are you? Where is your face? Do you have eyes? Which part of you is a mouth? Are we sure this is like somebody's nightmare? Deal's gonna be surprised what happens after this? Oh, God. What am I getting myself into here? You find a shaggy, four-legged beast, and the horns really are rather majestic. This must be the Io. Which horns are we talking about here? Because there's quite a few. Ah, there she is, the naughty thing. Nicely tracked, Kitameki. You're welcome?
Hello, my lovely. Come to Myra now.
Well, would you look at that? I think she's taken a liking to you, Kitameki. I don't know how to feel about that. Thanks. And I see that Cleon has a liking for that stout and stocky designs. Yes, the heftier the better. The Io is one of my favorites. Round and robust and bristling with spiky protrusions. Truly powerful beast. Okay, but... where are its eyes and its mouth? Like, where's the face on this thing? I envisioned her dominating any habitat she entered. What do you think?
She's certainly an imposing specimen.
Its physical strength is readily apparent, yes, but more than muscle is needed to dominate a territory. The creature's field of vision is obscured by that mass of wiry hair and curling horns, preventing effective use of its natural weaponry. In the wild, being unable to hunt and catch prey in a consistent manner culminates in a slow death by starvation. It is our recommendation that you redesign the Io as a grass grazer and resubmit the concept as a candidate for livestock. Is this how we get Zoe? Because it does kind of look like a mutated Zoe. Livestock? Unsurprisingly, the IO here is susceptible to nutritional deficiencies, and we must administer regular ethereal supplements. As you appear to have gained its trust, would you mind doing the honors? You needn't convince it to eat anything. Simply splash the creature with a solution. Are you gonna be a Zoe? Are you like the Zoe mother? How do you feel about this? If I must change her into livestock to see her released into the world, then that is what I must do. Oh, what a sad boy.
Such a good-natured creature, which is a large part of the problem, I'm afraid.
Supplemental aether is absolutely essential for such a poor hunter. We wouldn't want the IO to collapse now, would we? Ethereal supplement. A healthy dose of aether-rich energy. Not to be administered orally. Topical only. Whoop! The ethereal supplement is absorbed in the IO's body. You see anything different? No? Okay, cool. Thank you for attending to my creation, Kitameki. My IO would likely thrive as a livestock animal, but I did so dearly want her to become an apex predator. Oh, maybe there's still hope. You have an eye for these things. Could you offer any more insightful suggestions? Have I fought one of these things before and I just don't remember? Fucking nightmares.
It's heartening to see the Aya warm up to you so readily. She's always so timid around the observers.
It's Behemoth from the back? Yeah, kinda, isn't it? Here in Elpis, we only observe subjects worthy of evaluation as decided by the Bureau of the Architect. Cleon should be proud of his work. Behemocow. So if a Behemoth and a Zoe got down with the nasties, they would make an IO. Unleash the beast! Cleon once more fixes you with an expectant gaze. Please, Kitameki, I have need of your worldly experience. My Io, my darling hulking Io! She was meant for more than grazing in the fields. Will you look her over and tell me what must be done? How can I transform her from potential livestock to apex predator? Well? Please tell me you have suggestions. I would hate to see my owl relegated to the rank of cattle.
Cleon is very protective of his children, isn't he? I'm very curious to hear the result of your assessment.
The initial design has flaws, but Cleon's passion for improvement is to be commended. Where is your face? I'm inside. Ah! Upon closer inspection, you can't shake the feeling that you've fought similar beasts before. Are you part of the nightmares? I don't know. Where have I seen you before? Such magnificent horns, rendered all but useless by the creature's poor field of vision. Are we making a behemoth? The Io's monstrous claws seem capable of tearing a man limb from limb. Even with the Isle's limited vision, one swing of its muscular tail would be enough to shatter bones. But for true dominance, the beast will need something more. Something overwhelming. Are you fucking kidding me? Is it really a behemoth? It's gonna drop fucking comments on me? What say you? How can we enhance the deadliness of my creation? Cut back on the horns and the hair and let her bring those fangs and claws into play. An apex predator should wield apex magics. Something like meteor, for example. Son of a fuck! Past me hates present day me. Past day me is like, why did you do this? It's your fault. It's your fault we have behemoths. Present day me. Yes, deceptively simple, but devastatingly effective. Ah, I can already picture it. Alkaios Myra, will you permit me to implement some new ideas? Kitameki has given me much to think about. And then it's gonna break into New World and become the bane of your Monster Hunter world career? Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna get bullied. And be the #1 cause of wipes in Labyrinth of the Ancients. Because people can't drop their comments at the right place. Strictly speaking, wrong voice. Strictly speaking, any significant adjustments should be authorized by the Bureau of the Architect. But I think we can allow some temporary modifications for the purposes of experimentation. That sounds more than fair, thank you! If you could spare a few more moments, I shall take my creation and return with a new and improved IO. I hate present day us. Why did we do this? Where is it? Here's your IO. Yep, now with fangs and a face. Yep. We did it. We did it, guys. Oh, we gotta wait for him to bring it back? Oh, Lord. After living for years on end, our creativity tends to stagnate, I feel. Your revelations come as such a welcome breath of fresh air. You make me wonder, Kitameki, are you truly a familiar? Your thoughts, your behaviors, they resemble ours far too closely. I've just seen some shit. Just don't worry about it, I've seen some shit. When you work for a Zem, you go through some shit. Or if you are a Zem. Cleon has been gone for more than a few moments. How extensive could these changes of his possibly be? It is done! Uh-oh. Oh, God. Yeah, here we go. Here he is. We made a behemoth, guys! Yay. Dio's too good. Yeah. Be proud of yourself. We've made a behemoth. Cleon, you've certainly been busy, haven't you? Kitameki's advice began the process, and then it became difficult to stop. After pruning back the horns and hair, I reinforced the talons, then moved on to arcane ability. She can now cast Meteor as well as Charybdis. Surely now my IO stands at the pinnacle of predators. I fucking hate this. You'll never forget those muscular flanks and deathly violet fur. Fair. In all my time as an observer, I have seen many a creation, but this concept ranks in the highest echelons. The strength inherent in your IO is more than sufficient to ensure its domination. Wonderful! Then I shall submit my refinements to the Bureau at once. But I think perhaps the new incarnation requires a new name, Behemoth. And I know just the familiar to bestow it. Kinemeki, have you a fitting title for this glorious creature? Behemoth. Comet, Charybdis, your PTSD flashbacks are coming back to you. Behemoth seems apt. Queen Behemoth. No, this is a regular one. The Queen Behemoth looks different. Behemoth seems apt. Ah, perfect! So it shall be known, at least for now. I still need to submit the official registration. And now the time has come for me to return to Amaro. I've decided that my next creation will be more of a companion, a pet if you will, suitable for the amusement of children and very clever familiars. Ooh, I got one of those too! Thank you all again for this most productive visit. I hope I might impose upon you again soon.
We always enjoy hosting visitors with such enthusiasm for their work.
Yes, and we very much look forward to observing your future concepts. We got no one to blame but ourselves for this nonsense.
Well, brother, Kinemeki, shall we head back to Poitin Oikos?
Why did we do this? You know what? In fairness, good quest. They're like, you know that thing that you hate so much because it's like a fucking nightmare? Yeah, that's your fault. You did this. You're the reason why this exists. We got the little regular baby behemoth, and then we got the behemoth heir. You shall be a king! Oh, broodling of the legendary Kaiser behemoth. But he's so cute! Look at him! Look at the little baby! Is Cinti over there doing this? Because I'm gonna help kill this. Only a bronze? Boo! Oh, my thing's over here. Well, you defeated it. It's a happy bunny! Look how happy that happy bunny is. The samurai's almost decked out and fully upgraded raid gear. God damn it. He's evaporating all the fates. Sounds like we need to go to a different instance. I'll worry about that later. Rabbit familiar. Squeak, squeak! Long-haired observer. You okay? Okay there, buddy? You're still getting gold at half the time? Okay.
That was too close for my liking. Your timing was truly immaculate. I was quite trapped and would have been gobbled up if not for your timely interference. It was the agitated cries of the Melanian, I don't know, which brought me here. When I arrived to see what inspired such howling, I discovered this fellow being set upon by that raging creature. I didn't hesitate to insert myself into the fray, of course. I should be fine, but it's the familiar for whom I'm most concerned. Could you make sure it's unharmed?
Can I have one? Look at this fluffy, happy bunny. Hello? Squeak! Bye! The familiar appears free of any injuries, scrapes, or bruises, and is left behind a dazzling carrot, as if to say thank you. Deliver the carrot to the long-haired observer. No, it leads to treasure. Can I keep it? But it leads to treasure.
I'm relieved to know they are not too severely injured. Oh my, what is that? A dazzling carrot, a root vegetable with such an uncommon luster that one might think, oh, that's not edible. Not only is it safe for consumption, but imparts joy to those who have partaken of it. It's a carrot of happiness. You say the creature left it behind? A striking color for a carrot, wouldn't you say? Perhaps this was its way of showing its gratitude. What a thoughtful creature. And one I've never seen before. Whose familiar could it be, I wonder? I will perform an investigation upon my return. Now then, shall we head back to Poitin Oikos? I'm in a rather sorry state and would like to get cleaned up as soon as possible.
Alright, back to doing this. Oh, it's around here somewhere. Crystal shines brightly. It's nearby, but where? Where, I ask you, where? Okay, not this way. That away. That away. Shining bright. Okay, not this way, so more this way. Shines brilliantly, so it's around here somewhere. But where? Oh, is that it? It's fucking shining all along. That's stupid. This looks to be the right flower. Bring it back to arena. I don't know where that cat is, but I think I beat it. Unless I didn't. Catasis hyper rare scrivener. I hear you have something for me. By some researcher was too fucking lazy to walk his ass over here. You're the familiar, then. Very good. Here are the records of the forum. Careful now, it's a sizable stack of volumes. Try not to drop any on your way back. Carry the 4 minutes to the forbearing visitor awaiting you at Poitin Oikos before your arms give out. We've got 2 minutes, beware of attacks. Yeah, I've done this shit before. Hey look, a path that's enemy-free. This may not have been the correct path, though. Shortcut. So many books. Look how many books this is. That's a lot of books.
Let's go read a lot of books.
Anybody remember Rhythm Heaven? That game was fun. Forbearing visitor. Got your books. Read a book. These are the documents I requested. My word, they must have been terribly heavy. The friend I spoke of is involved in the opera. You know what? He actually looks like a cross between Urianger and then the Nilbert. Cross between those two. Because he's got Nilbert's face, but it's hairstyle similar to Urianger. The friend I spoke of is involved in the operation of Animenasis Anider, a facility which houses myriad concepts, cogitations, and ideas. He felt that certain procedures, especially the ones concerning living creations, were lacking in information. Thus he sought detailed records that he might fill in the blanks, so to speak. I believe you're owed a little reward for your help. I'll think over what to offer you while I pack my belongings for the journey ahead of me. Come see me at the entrance to Poitin Oikos. I'm sure I'll have made up my mind by then. How are we not done here? Eridopus.
How very good it is to see you again, my friend. The one who you plucked from the jaws of death itself, is seeking treatment for his wounds as we speak. Oh, that was a dude, my bad. I heard the entire tale, how a rabbit familiar was seen on the scene. Mistress Vinal was said to be researching one such familiar. Well, that's the story, anyway. Perhaps the one you came across is related to that business? Well, regardless of its origins, it sounded like a rather polite creature, as I was told it left behind a sort of gift. Yet I shan't be outdone by a bunny, charming though it surely is. Here you are, a present. It's nothing special, but I hope it proves as scrumptious as the carrot our mysterious familiar bestowed upon you and my colleague.
What do we get? Noodles of Elpis! I'll take it. Thanks. Chirico? Oh my god, you're so excited! And you're bonking the mic. I know. You're cute. You're a good cat. Come here. Look at this. Look over here. Meow. What do you... Sit down. Get back here. Hey. What are you doing? No, don't do that. Don't bonk that. Okay, sit down. There we go. Sorry, it was really quiet because I clicked out. Okay, cat. Myra.
What a wonderful help you were with our visitor, Kirameki. Even for a familiar of Azem, I cannot help but be impressed by your intelligence and unique sense of creativity.
I wholeheartedly agree. Your intervention salvaged some promising but unfortunately flawed creations. You have our gratitude for providing us with such a fascinating experience.
Oh, Alkaios, must you always be so formal? Although he has trouble expressing it, I assure you my brother is absolutely giddy with joy. Thank you again, Kirameki. While I'm sure your duties as a familiar keep you occupied, we would very much welcome another chance to share your company.
I made friends! We made friends. That's the true reward here. Friendship. More? You got more for me? Holy shit. Methods of mourning. Myra and her brother Alkaios look set to leave on an errand of some kind.
Tell me, Kirameki, have you seen much of Agnorasis?
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, so you've met Overseer Oakleys then. He sent my brother a request for aid, and we were just on our way to render assistance.
You're welcome to come along if you like. You may be interested to witness the duty which lies ahead. Come along, we mustn't keep the Overseer waiting. We'll see them in a bit, I guess. Alright, Flower. Competition with the cat. Hey, what's up?
That was certainly quick. Did you really find the bloom already?
Yes. Camellia bloom. This delicate bloom has been imbued with a specific trace of aether.
Incredible! I've never seen such a talented familiar. Speaking of which, mine seems to have been distracted. I suppose it's only natural considering its feline traits.
Here we go.
But it honestly seems more like a pet than a proper familiar at times. Well then, I believe you deserve a reward for your victory, and for your assistance with my testing. Please be sure to convey my gratitude to your master as well.
I'll let Azem know. Myself. I'll tell myself.
Registrations for amphibious creatures have come to dominate of late, but felines remain popular as ever.
Oh, here we go. Thank you for fetching my associate. And this dude. If he hadn't been such to fetch me, I might have been out there for days. In any case, it's only a matter of time before our creations are approved for release into the wild.
Excuse me. I wonder what name they'll receive. Thank you for all your help today. Here, as thanks. Bye. Nankas. They're Nankas. And there goes the cat. He's like, you weren't petting me enough, so I'm fucking out of here. Oh yeah, you were supposed to give me something. Fork it over. There you are. I finished my packing, and as it so happens, have hit upon a most commensurate gift. My favorite food, and freshly made too. Try it. I'm sure you will love it. Farewell, familiar. Give my regards to Azem. Spicy shakshuka. A hearty and delicious dish for any mealtime. Its base is a flavorful, rich tomato sauce, filled with potent spices in which an egg has been perfectly poached. Ooh, that sounds fun. Now there's nobody doing fates. You know, we're gonna do this one because it's right here next to us. Oh, it's this one again. Son of a... Fine. Hopefully it didn't get bumped up too much from other people being here. Because that's always really annoying. When you have to, like, kill a shit ton of them because other people were doing it and then suddenly left. I hate that. Alright, how much do we get for that? 8%? Okay, cool. It's still the minimal amount. Where are you spawning? Because that will be the best place to just kind of stand around and beat you up. Are you still on the map, Cinti, or did you leave? Because I don't see anybody else doing fates. You forgot to get an 89 gear, so you're doing that? The Sam reminded you? Isn't that one of the relic gears that you purchased from Tataru? Because you said it was 89? You're stuck in G pose? Oh, okay. Maintenance at 11, we'll be awful before then, it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, that's right, you're spawning here. Dragoon! Stardiver is super strong and I love it. It's so fun. Oh, come on.
This should be the last one, and then we'll go over here. Maybe consider that boss fate. If it's the one I think it is. It's pretty easy. How many more do I need to do for this? This is what I wanted to do. So we just need to do 3. And then we'll... we want to do 3 fates, finish up here, and then we'll move on to role quests. So we can get our weekly bonus. Oh man, one spawned over there. It's fine. Oh, that's going away. Six minutes? I think I have time. I can do this. Oh shit, that's not the right one. That is a regular S one. You come here. No! Come back! Outside the range of the fate. If I pop all my cooldowns, I can do it. I hit that by accident, didn't I? Yeah, I did. That's okay. Shit happens. Murder! Oh yeah, we'll be fine. We can do this. Oh fuck, that's 2. That's not good. I'm in danger. Okay, safe. That was a little hairy. But we're good, we made it. Everything's fine. I'm fine, like Apollo. Okay. Cool. Excellent. We're alive. Everything's fine. We're gonna go turn in this quest, do 2 more fates, and then do our role quest. Alright. The whole gang's here! I've not crossed over to this isle in some time. There's only one reason why they would ask for me by name. Charmian. Kinemeki, you're acquainted with Alkaios and his sister, I see. Socles. Alkaios, Myra, and Kinemeki as well. Welcome, all of you. A summons from you can only mean one thing. There's been an incident? Yes, the
Lycaons went into a frenzy, and more than a few of our observational projects were prematurely ended. We began the sending rites, of course, but the task is burdensome for so few. Thus that I hope to secure your particular expertise. Oh, you wouldn't be aware of the practice, would you, Kitameki? Here in Elpis, we expedite the ethereal dissipation of the deceased by employing time magics. What? The decay of the corporeal remains is... Sorry. Let me drink some water. Hold on. The decay of the corporeal remains is accelerated and absorbed back into the ground upon which we stand. As you may have guessed, the manipulation of time is Alkaios' specialty. Whenever some unexpected event results in the mass loss of creations, it is him to whom they turn. That we do. Nevertheless, I do regret tearing you away from your important work. We've prepared a site to the southwest, so if you'll follow me, we can put this unpleasant business behind us in short order. How sad. We're sending them away, FF10 style. Except not really, because we're going to use time magics and just do some bullshit here. There's a snake in my water supply. I don't think I've ever done that one. I'm kind of curious. Oh, dead dudes. When you research such an eclectic collection of wildlife, it's almost inevitable that some of them will meet a sudden and unanticipated demise. Oh, Cupides. The Overseer and I moved the bodies here away from the site of violence. It's easier this way. This is them, the Ocypedes, which fell victim to the Lycaons. They were still being evaluated, yes. Poor things, they barely had a chance to fulfill their design. Their flesh and bones will return to the land. We will ensure that their existence was not in vain. Seeing life taken mid-purpose can be distressing. Have you witnessed such events before, Kitameki? Tell me, how do you express yourself at these times? With an offering of Nemea lilies by making a grave or cairn for the deceased. In this game, in this world, we do Nemea lilies. Nemea lilies? A beautiful name for a flower, but not one I've heard of. I wonder if it was recently registered. And you offer these lilies to the fallen? Interesting. We do have a custom of gifting flowers to those we love and admire, so I suppose this is not so different. Perhaps I can prepare some blooms to take the place of the ones you mentioned. Come with me, Kitameki. You can help me gather something suitable. Are you finished with helping Myra? It isn't safe to wander alone. Your thought process is truly amazing. Where do you encounter these notions that have never even occurred to us? I've seen some shit. I believe Myra will have some flowers for you to pick. Okay, but first, I really want to know what this fate's about. There's a snake in my water supply! It's got an exclamation point and everything. We have to go check it out. We have to. We just have to. And I need... Nope, not that one. This one. 2 more fates here. To do the weekly and get our EXP bonus. Oh my god, don't look at my butt! My underwear is super showing. Don't look at my character's butt. I think am I wearing... Yep, those are Yorha and your pants. You know what? I shouldn't. I don't know what I was expecting. Oh, snakes in the water. I see, I see. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! We're being raided! What is this? That scared me because we're doing a fate! Who is that? Dr. Lupin, thank you so much for the raid. How was Elden Ring? Did you die a lot? I hope you died a lot, because I love it when you die. It's so funny to me. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Yeah, how's Elden Ring? I saw the beginning of it, and then I was like, I gotta go do my own shit. But, yeah, we're just doing Elpis. We're wrapping up here. I'm just also trying to, at the same time, squeeze in 2 fates. Because I want to get my weekly EXP bonus thing. Because I need to level so we can hit up the next area for side story after this, you know? There are more deaths? Perfect. Exactly what I want to hear. And more screams? Even better. Oh crap, that's a lot of snakes. That's too many snakes! That game can get scary? I know! It's even scarier for me when I play, because I'm just like, I have no fucking clue what's going on. I've never done this shit before. The hell's all this crap? How does this work? I hope it was fun, though. For raiders, for everyone who just kind of came in with the raid from Dr. Lupin, hi, I'm Sparkling Parfait. I do variety games on... Okay, well, Mondays I do Final Fantasy. Thursday is like a true variety night where I kind of just play whatever the hell I feel like. Or, you know, whatever, like, kind of came out, and then I'm like, ooh, this looks interesting, so... and then Saturdays, I do my kind of main game, I guess you could say, like whatever story thing that I'm playing through, which right now is the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney series. So we did the first 3 games already for the original trilogy, and we did, what's it called? The Miles Edgeworth game, and now we're doing Apollo Justice. So, yeah, that's me. That's what we've been doing. And then on Sundays we used to do Raid Night in 14, but unfortunately there's scheduling conflicts with people, so we're not doing that right now. Justice, yeah. Apollo Justice always says he's fine, and he screams it with his cords of steel. I'm fine! But yeah, you'll see related to our current main game, there's a bunch of Phoenix Wright emotes. And that is specifically for when what we're doing on Saturday. Except not this Saturday. We're not gonna play this Saturday. Because this Saturday I'm gonna be out. I'm gonna be a real life person and not be home. I'm going out to a nice dinner, so yeah, no stream this Saturday, but we are gonna be doing stuff on Thursday for our variety of variety nights, which I was thinking of doing Monster Prom originally, but this puzzle game kind of just came out, and I was playing the demo of it, and it's really fun. So we might end up playing the puzzle game. We'll see what happens. We'll see. I usually like have a thought of what we're gonna do on Thursday, and then I just sort of decide that day what I feel like doing. But yeah. Hope you guys all had fun watching Dr. Lupin play Elden Ring. We're almost done with this fate, and then we'll go back to doing side story. And then I just gotta do one more fate before we leave. Alrighty. Alrighty! Alright, we're gonna go down here and do this. Do our last quest in this area. They're gonna wrap up the last side quest in Elpis. And then we're gonna do role quests. Oh, sorry, after we do one fate. So this quest, fate, role quests, and then it'll be... I think we'll have probably... Yeah, I think we have 2 role quests to do. Because I haven't done any of the ones from Melee Physical, so... We're gonna do those. I don't think we're gonna hit 87 on stream, so we'll probably see 87 for the next time we do role quests on stream. But you know, we'll see. Alright, here we go. Right now we are picking... We're picking flowers. Here, I've made some flowers of our own. Even those fashioned directly of aether tend to sprout with more life and color when you grow them in the soil. Pick yourself a handful and we'll take them back to the overseer. What kind of flowers are these? Kranos? I don't actually remember what the Nemea lilies look like. They could be the same thing. We are in the past right now, and everything is a different name, and it's all Greek. So it's all Greek to me. I don't know how to pronounce anything. Oh, I'll be just fine by myself, but it's sweet of you to worry. I'll pick a few more of these krenoi, then join you in a little while. Wait, did we move? Weren't we, like, over here before? Oh, no, we were there. That's right. I just flew all the way back over there, because I was like, that fate name looks funny. I want to go see what it is. And that's what you guys walked into. I do things for stupid reasons sometimes. It's fine. Were you finished with helping Myra? It isn't safe to wander alone. Your thought process truly is amazing. Where do you encounter these notions that have never even occurred to— Oh, I've read that before. It's fine. Myra's creations were acceptable, I trust. Kranos, they look— Yep, a beautiful and ancient predecessor to the modern lily. Nice. So basically an Nemea lily. We're honoring these dead Okupides. I think that's what they're called. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced, but that's what I'm saying. Because they died. They got murdered by a creation that went and had itself a field day. And then murdered them for fun. Like a cat! Cats go around murdering things for fun. 90% of the time, it's for fun. 10% of the time is for eating. But 90% of the time, it's because they just feel like doing murder. Anyway. My apologies. I may have gotten a little carried away with the flowers. No, not at all, Myra. Your effort is much appreciated. Alkaios, if you would be so kind. And we pray. Vessels within which life once flowed, cheated of purpose, stilled and cold. Unto the land you now return, the fuel upon which new life shall burn. Whoa! He's using time magic to accelerate the decomposition of the bodies. That was a beautiful service. I like to think it brought some joy to their departed souls, much as one feels when receiving a thoughtful gift. Yes, the flowers were the perfect addition. How fortunate we are to have this knowledgeable familiar in our midst. That's me. We must return and commit this event to parchment while it remains fresh in our minds. A potential shift in our traditions is a historical moment worth recording. Aw, we made a difference. Thank you again, Alkaios. We are ever grateful for your calming presence. And our thanks to you, Myra and Kirameki, not only for attending, but also elevating the proceedings. They asked us how we honor, how we handle these type of situations, and we were like, yeah, we honor them by, bringing them Nemea lilies. And they're like, oh, I don't know what the hell that is, but we'll come up with a similar flower. And it was a lily ancestor. So, we have cemented the concept of memorials. Yep. Earlier, we did something much more jank with our time in creating something you would see in the future, and I think you should definitely go back and watch that. Dio was very, very happy to see what we created. Anyway. Yes, you've contributed more than enough. Allow us to take care of the tedious administrative details. We hope to see you again, Kirameki. The PTSD tells you otherwise. Don't worry about it. It is time we were headed back ourselves, dear sister. As you say, please, Kitameki, join us back at Poitin Oikos. This music's so sad. Don't worry about it. There wasn't any PTSD. I don't know what you're talking about. No such thing. Everything was fine. We're all fine. Dia's fine. We're fine. The new creation is fine. Everything is fine. Concerned? No. No. There's no reason to be concerned. That was a different kind of service. I think... Yes, we might consider some changes. What a fortuitous turn of events that you were present when we received summons to Agnorisis. As time marches on, we encounter fewer and fewer of these truly new experiences. Yet, ever since you appeared, it's been one surprise after another. I suppose we should expect nothing less from one of Azem's creations. And now we have these precious new ideas and perspectives to apply to our duties moving forward. Speaking of which, we really must be returning to our work. Be well, Kitameki, and thank you. May our purposes, or simply our paths, align again in the future. Aww. I made friends! Oh, we're getting more dye. Which one of these do I already have so it doesn't take up more inventory space? Damn it, I don't think I have any of these. No! Acorn brown. Wait, what? There's more! What is this? Meaningful measurements. Oh, Isle Surveyor. Did I, like, completely miss this quest earlier? Oh, that's funny. I totally forgot to talk to you. My bad. The rocks in this area contain ores that can tell us about the environmental aether. We'll have to break them apart with destructive magics to collect the necessary samples. You may find that difficult with your inherent limitations, but I have a little something to help with that. Here, use this concept crystal to shatter an outcrop of rock, then bring any ore fragments back to me. Look, I have a pickaxe. I could have just used that. Start in the east, if you would. I'll start working elsewhere, and we can meet back here. But I'm a miner. I'm a level 80 miner, I swear. Possibly even 81. Oh, 83, even better. I could totally mine here. Rocky outcrop. Destructive magic concept. This crystal allows even the most aether-poor creatures to cast destructive spells. Shade. Oh. It's one of these. Alright then. Kaboom! Wait. No. Hold on. Ore fragment. Pick it up first. My bad. Pickaxe time, I wish. More like dynamite time. We're doing it dwarven style. Remember the doors when you have to throw dynamite to extract ore very quickly? Yep, that was a thing. How did you fare? Ore fragment, a chunk of ore from Calamelios Zephyros that is particularly useful in measuring environmental aether. Here you go. Excellent! This should give me all the information I need. Let's head back, shall we? Will I make it to that? I might. Alright, let's turn this in and then we'll go over there. Wait, there you are. Isle Surveyor. Here you go. I totally missed this quest earlier. I, like, didn't even see it. Thank you. Without your aid, I wouldn't have been able to properly observe how the introduction of Melanioi has affected their habitat's aether. It's important to keep careful track of the environments here to make any necessary adjustments. The terrain, the flora, everything that makes up the habitat must be meticulously controlled to fit each subject under observation. Though I applaud my partner's enthusiasm for learning at the foot of a convocation member, talking to Emmett Selk, we cannot neglect these fundamental, albeit tedious, facets of our work.
She was very science wordy. Alrighty, let's go do one more fate. I choose this one. Just because it says Eurydice, and I'm like, huh. Is that anything like Eurydice the Dryad? Lady friend of Orpheus fame? Ooh, maybe? Yeah. I mean, for all I know, the Greeks actually did call her Eurydice. And then, you know, Eurydice was just the romanization of it. This shit, though. Who the fuck made this? Who looked at that and was like, this is a good idea. Moorball needs more mouths. Gross. Never gonna get over that. Somebody was a terrible person. Whoa! What are you? You look like you're gonna kill me! Let's do it anyway. Russell, Russell, Russell. Okay. Please don't hurt me. Holy crap! Holy crap! That was a big ol' AoE. I missed?! What is wrong with me? Oh fuck. That was a huge AoE. If I can stun it, I'm gonna stun it. But, you know, diminishing returns and cooldowns and that kind of stuff. Ooh, I can still reach it from the back there. It's okay, we got this. We got this! Don't hurt me! Oh, cool. I was like, is it diminishing return time? But I still had one more in me. Nice. Alright, cool. Got my EXP bonus. That was what I wanted. Well, that means it is time to go do our role quest. So let's go to Radzat-Han. And then off stream, I'll hit 87. And then we can move on to finishing up Thavnir and these side quests in Radzat-Han here. And then, you know, we'll ideally be somewhere remotely around 88.
And then we'll do Charlene and Labyrinthos, and then, you know, that'll get us to 89-ish somewhere. I could have just fucking took the Ethernet current. And then Ultima Thule after that. So, that's the long-term plan here for Mondays. Should have just stuck the damn Ethernet shard. I forgot it was there. Anyway, I haven't even started this, so this will be fun. Should be able to get 2 in here. Ooh, Lominson! We're going to Limsa Lominsa. It's a Lominson row with Hian's hair. Storm clouds are brewing! The Lominson delegate would entreat your aid in dealing with a grave threat back home. Ah, Kinameki! On behalf of Admiral Blufiswin, I thank you for your many deeds in service to Limsa Lominsa. On behalf of my people, I thank you for your efforts in delivering the star from catastrophe. Unfortunately, we have received troubling tidings that beasts akin to those that plagued Razathan have been sighted on the Lanosian coast. The Admiral has mustered the Maelstrom in hopes of quelling the threat, yet there is much we do not understand about our foe, and as such, your expertise in this arena would be a great boon to us. Will you help us? I will do all that I can. Wouldn't be much of a hero if I refused, would I? I'll do everything I can. We're not going to talk about the hero thing. We're humble. Excellent. The Admiral will be heartened to have your knowledge and martial prowess on our side. I'm certain. Pray set sail for Limsa as soon as you are able. Whoa! Gift sub bomb! Thank you so much, Dr. Lupin. I appreciate it. Thank you for the 3 gift subs to the community. Totally unexpected. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Enjoy your new emotes, people. 21 sticks. I know won't be here till Saturday, but they can have fun with that later. Alright. I wish I had a gift sub bomb emote. Hold on. I think I have one from someone else that I can use. Where is... Bam. You get 3 bombs for the 3 gift subs. Thank you. Much appreciated. Alright. Pray set sail for Limsa as soon as you are able. The Secretariat at Maelstrom Command will apprise you of the details upon your arrival. On behalf of Limsa, I thank you for agreeing to assist us in these trying times. The Secretariat at Maelstrom Command will apprise you of the situation at hand upon your arrival. Doing the melee one? Can watch, not spoiler? You've done it already. Oh yeah, because you have a ninja. What are the other ones? Oh, I've done healer and magic ranged already. And I'm working on tank and physical DPS slowly because I'm using the trust to level those. And it's such a grind, but I want to level up my trusts. Why? I don't know. Maelstrom Command is this way. Mage is almost 90, so only range attacks left for you. Yeah, you're gonna be ahead of me then. It's fine. I'm not in a rush. I'm taking my time like Yoshi P said I should. Enjoying it. Alright. I don't have... Oh, Maelstrom! That's in the aft castle. I'm stupid. Look, I didn't think about it. He's like, you don't have business with the Admiral. And I'm like, I don't? Oh, wait, you're right. He said Maelstrom. The command center's up here. I should know this because this... I have a few characters that... they're in the Maelstrom for their Grand Company. Taking one's time, but the combined roll quest comes out in 8 days. Not saying it'll make... I mean, I know it's coming out in 8 days, but I'm not gonna, like, rush myself and not be able to enjoy or you know, fully absorb the quest because of that. Like, who the fuck cares? It's still gonna be there in 2 months, 3 months, a year, 2 years, 5 years. It's still gonna be there. Who cares? Alright, Maelstrom Secretariat. It's a cat! Because you got the ears. It's a cat. Ah, our man at Rats at Hand told us to expect you. I'll inform the Admiral of your arrival.
I could have just gone up to see her, just saying. I went that way by accident. No, it's not voiced! Fuck. What does she sound like in English?
Glad you could join us, Kirameki. I only wish it were under better circumstances. The grave news from the bounty has not escaped our ears. I can scarcely begin to imagine the horrors you have witnessed there. Although you and the Scions have averted the final days, blasphemies continue to appear in certain regions, Vilbrand among them. Tell her what we know. The first report came a few days ago, from one of our men patrolling Skull Valley. He spoke of a fearsome creature unlike any native to our shores. While we had our suspicions, it was only later that a connection to the final days was confirmed by a most unlikely source, the Sahagin.
Do we get to see Nav and our boys? I am a clutchmate.
We've been treating their tempered for some time now, and many have made a full recovery.
Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot we made friends with all the beast tribes, so we're gonna see the normal dudes. But Nav! I hope they make a cameo if you've done the beast tribe quest. That would be awesome.
Owing to this, some factions are eager to improve diplomatic relations with Limsa. It is one such faction that has provided the most comprehensive reports, and all their alarming detail. They speak of a most dreadful sight, their spawn brothers transforming into horrific beasts before their very eyes. Indeed, it is far too similar to the incidents in Razat Han to be mere coincidence. If our assumptions are correct, the first and most formidable of the beasts, a blasphemy as it was decided we would call them, pals our waters as we speak. We may have been spared the final days, but so long as this abomination remains to harry us, we cannot truly say the storm has passed. Fortunately, there have been no sightings of the blasphemy within the city. Nevertheless, if we are to spare our people the horror that befell Razat Han, the fiend must be dealt with, and quickly. Despite our investigative efforts... Oh, stop! That wrong voice! Sorry, she moved and I thought... Okay, never mind, that's my bad. Despite our investigative efforts, we remain very much in the dark as to the precise nature of the threat we face. Were we to recklessly dispatch large numbers of troops, we'd run the risk of having our own men corrupted. You can well imagine the carnage that would ensue. As such, Admiral Bulfiswin has decided to keep those involved to a minimum, and lead the investigation herself. And I would have you at my side. What say you?
Sure thing.
I'll do it. You have my thanks. We will depart at once to meet our Sahagin allies, and gather what knowledge we can, that we might devise a proper plan of attack. They are due to arrive at South Tidegate soon. I'll go on ahead and wait for you there. The Admiral has arranged for a meeting to take place with our Sahagin collaborators at South Tidegate. Pray join her there as soon as you're able. Yo, I'm very familiar with South Tidegate. I spent a lot of time at South Tidegate because of Beast Tribe quests.
I guess they're just called tribal quests now, because we're no longer calling them beastmen. Because NA were like, that's racist! And it's like, I mean, yes, but also, it's not like racism doesn't exist. They're learning, of course, and so that is no longer a thing now. Anyway. It's well past our agreed-upon meeting time, but the Sahagin are nowhere to be seen. They did not seem the sort to break their word. This bodes ill. Let us leave this place to the guards and search Halfstone for any sign of them. I mean, I was about to head in Halfstone anyway, because I totally thought that's what you meant. Oh, hello. Yep, I see you on the first. What is this thing?
Noel is in danger. Quickly, to his aid.
Noel? Who's Noel?
What are you waiting for? Go!
Noel's not Nav. My homies! Look at all my homies. Alright. Going over here. Only a thing when you get past a certain point in MSQ, still called all beast early on. Okay, good. That's how it should be to preserve, like, the lore and proper representation that, yeah, in fact, they are pretty damn racist when you start out in ARR. And then you know, you gonna start healing the wounds, and then things are all good now. Fell beast. Or Dagon, because they're in the first. These dudes fucking hurt, by the way. In the first. There's that one that's an A rank. I hate that guy. He can just IK you and it sucks. Oh, Water Sprite, you picked the wrong person to attack. You poor thing.
Many thanks, Shore Walker. Pray tell, is my companion safe?
Yeah, Merlob's got him. You're all good.
The Admiral himself comes to our aid? Glad tidings indeed. You too have my boundless gratitude for saving my life. Let us quit this place before those beasts return.
Next time we do this, we gotta bring, like, a bunch of water. So we'll just, like... We gotta have, like... I don't know how to describe it other than, like, we gotta talk like our mouth is filled with water. Our mouth needs to be more wet when we're talking. I don't know how else to describe it. Oops, no. No, Michelle, move! Get out of the way!
Had the Admiral not come to our rescue when she did, I shudder to think what would have happened.
Just bring out your inner Murloc, it's okay.
Relieved I am to see the both of you safe.
Did you notice who was in the role quest in the trailer? Yes or no? I don't remember. I don't know which part of it was role quest. The only thing I remember from the trailer right now is T-Spin, because I can't wait to T-Spin.
Everyone's still alive. Good. But not if we stay out here too long. Inside, quickly.
Okay, Medna. What up, buddies?
Thank you, my friends. Those ghastly beasts would have made short work of us had you not intervened. And yet, it brought me no joy to watch them die, for, unbelievable as it may sound, until a short time ago, they were none other than our very own Spawn brothers. At first we thought them merely cursed, but our talismans and magics availed us not. Aye, 'twas no curse. 'Twas an evil like no other. Innocent souls transformed against their will into unholy beasts called blasphemies. Blasphemies? Pray tell us more. That would be your area of expertise, Kinameki.
Yep, sure thing, I got this. So, blasphemies happen when you get really, really depressed or, you know, down, given to despair and such, so, you know, don't fall into that trap of pessimism and depression. It's a terrible, terrible downward spiral, and it will now, instead of just making you drink a lot or, you know, sometimes do far worse things, you turn into a horrible monster, which, not great. Still pretty darn bad. So keep positive, optimism, be there to support each other, get some damn therapy, talk it out.
Psh, turned into beasts by the power of despair? This is horrifying indeed.
Baited into doing Murloc on stream, what a 5-head. Oh my god. Is that what happened? Is that what you were doing? Was that your plan all along?
Thus far, the phenomenon here in Lanosha has been limited to the Sahagin. Why is that? Psh, I cannot say. Yet I wonder if the crushing tide are involved in some way. I know not of this crushing tide. Word of them has yet to reach you, I see. It all began when the Indigo Matriarch, the queen of our kind, was stricken with a grave malady. Ooh, that sucks. Tragic as this was, there was one small solace. She was not fond of shore walkers and so deprived of her leadership. More of my kind came to see the wisdom in making peace with Limsa Lomitsa. I'm friend with Knobs! There remain, of course, those who would oppose our cause. They formed a group called the Crushing Tide. Even now they seek to summon the Lord of the Whirl anew, and consign all finless ones unto the briny deep. However, they lack the crystals necessary to do so. Denied the power they crave, they can do naught but gnash out their teeth in desperation. And you suspect these feelings of helplessness are the cause of their transformations? Oof, that sucks. Just so. Those of our spawn brothers who turned into those beasts had been fraternizing with the crushing tide. Despite our differences, we cannot abandon our kin to such a cruel fate. Look, at least we don't have to worry about them summoning Leviathan on our ass amongst all this. Yet we must be careful not to drive them to still deeper despair. Yes, we must consider this situation carefully, lest we bring destruction upon all our kind. You're about to say this is the second matriarch that we've aided, but she's technically the first? Yeah, kinda, because, you know, we helped out Nov and his people. Tell me this, are the crushing tide even now under the Leviathan's thrall? Freed from their drowned state, might they not listen to reason? Were it only so simple, all but a few are long since cured. They walk this path of their own free will. Oof. Yeah, they just hate us, that's fine. We deserve that. In that case, they may yet be dissuaded from their present course. For the sake of our nascent alliance, we will do all we can to save your brethren. Fortunately, a most capable ally stands with us, for this woman has bested many a formidable foe, including Leviathan. Aye, sorry I killed your god. The great Kiramaki Parfait in the flesh? Honored am I to stand in your presence. I'm also Nov's clutchmate. Together we will weather this storm and usher in a new age of harmony. This I swear. There is much to be done. For now, let us return to our homes and prepare as best we can for the trials ahead. Should we discover aught of value, we'll be sure to share it with you. I ask that you do the same. Psst. Indeed we shall. Until such a time, I watch over my spawn brothers and pray that no more succumb to the change. And back to Limsa. I know I could just take the ferry, but I'm lazy. This time we don't go to the wrong spot. Maelstrom Command is at the aft castle. You know what I discovered the other day? I forgot to buy a minion while I was with the Immortal Flames, so I have to change the Immortal Flames for a bit. Eventually. Alright, anyway. The Admiral told me everything. Thank the Navigator that you were there to dispatch those terrible beasts. Nothing I ain't seen before, it's fine. Welcome back. Thanks to you and Null, I now possess a proper understanding of the challenge we face. 'Tis a daunting task that lies before us. We'll continue to cooperate with the Sahagin to learn all we can. Once we have located the blasphemy, I will have need of your strength. Till then, I ask that you remain at the ready. Clearly the storm clouds have only begun to gather. Yay! Quest complete! You're just gonna come right back here, Merle Webb. We gotta do 86, too. The Crushing Tide. The Secretariat has recent developments to share. That was fast. Your timing could not be better. The Admiral has just this moment returned from the meeting with the Sahagin. I shall inform her of your arrival. That was an awfully fast meeting. Salute. Kitameki, I'm glad you're here. We've decided on our next course of action. As you know, we face two distinct but interconnected challenges. The transformations occurring among the Sahagin may be one, but the blasphemy itself is the root of the problem. And thus far, those who succumb to the change have all been affiliated with the Crushing Tide, who continue to resist our diplomatic efforts. Were we to put a stop to the phenomenon, as well as address their grievances, we may yet have a chance at peace. To that end, I would propose a double-pronged approach. On one front, we shall work in tandem with our Sahagin allies to redouble our patrols. Should the blasphemy resurface, we will share this knowledge and move immediately to dispatch the threat. At the same time, we will pursue a dialogue with the Crushing Tide. We need to bring them back to the negotiating table, and then see what can be done to convince them to stand down. A key point will no doubt be the lingering issue of securing land for their spawning grounds. 'Tis a discussion I intend to approach with an open mind. 'Twill be no easy task, but we succeeded with the kobolds, and I have faith that we will succeed with the Sahagin as well, so long as we parley in good faith. I can only hope the Crushing Tide share that sentiment. I doubt they will listen. No, the whole point is that we need to have hope. That's the whole point of how we avoid all this shit. So we're not gonna doubt. We're not gonna doubt. We're gonna stay positive, stay optimistic, and have hope. You're wise to temper your expectations, but I would not abandon hope ere we try. At any rate, Null has sent word to that one Doe, a priest who styles himself the leader of the Crushing Tide, has grudgingly agreed to hear us out. I will parley with him face to face at the Sapsa spawning grounds, and would have you at my side, if you do not object, that is. Yep, we're good. They're only like level 50 around there, and I'm 86. I'll like annihilate the shit out of them if we have to. Excellent. In that case, pray join me at South Tidegate when you're ready. From there, we will go together. We welcome your aid in our negotiations with the Crushing Tide. Admiral Blofiswin awaits you at South Tidegate. To airport! Well, got stuck. Sorry, Alto, my bad. Didn't mean to make you fly into a wall. That's just me being an idiot. Look at her, she's so precious. I thought we were going deeper into the spawning grounds. You want me to just meet you at the gate first? Wait, where are you? Outside? Oh, you're right there. Sorry, I passed you. All prepared, are you? Doe is not known for his patience. We must take care not to incur his ire. I was told he would be at the spawning grounds upon our arrival, but it appears he has been delayed. Let us speak with the Sahagin here. Mayhap one of them will be able to shed light on what may be keeping him. One more thing. I come here as a representative of Limsa Lominsa on a diplomatic mission. Should the talks deteriorate and things come to blows, I cannot be seen to bloody my hands. I trust that you understand. And with that, let us be off. Yeah, I got it. I'll kill anyone I have to. Merle is now accompanying you. Keep her at your side. Oh, we're gonna go there with her. Okay. She's gonna come with me. Look, if they fight me, I'm gonna fight back. That's how this works. Speak with Merleweb. First, let us see if any of the Sahagin here possess any knowledge of Doe's whereabouts. Well, we're gonna go this way. If you fight me, I'm gonna stab you. 'Cause that's the way this works. This must be really fun if you are, like... I mean, this is fun, but it must be really fun if you ship your wool with Merwib like Jesse Cox does. Just saying. Just saying. That's probably pretty amazing. Belligerent Sahagin!
Shh! What is this? Since when are filthy shore walkers free to intrude upon our sacred spawning grounds?
Pray forgive our intrusion. We seek an audience with Speaker Doe. Where might we find him?
You will do no such thing, shore walker. We have not forgotten what you did to Lord Leviathan. Begone!
Oh, that's my bad. That was me. We won't get much out of this one. Let's try elsewhere.
Shh, every moment you linger here sullies our sacred home, shore walker. Begone from this place before I spear you through the throat.
Yo, look, I'm probably stronger than you, and I too have a spear. I could spear you better than... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that. But I can do it better. Anything you can do, I can do better. Stoic, Sahagin. I bit the side of my mouth when I was talking earlier, so... Sorry.
Psh, why do you trespass in our domain, vile shore walkers?
We mean you no harm. We come only for a peaceful parley with your leader, Master Doe. Where might we find him?
Psh, we desire no parley with the shore walkers who would steal our home. Were it not for your insatiable selfishness, we, Sahagin, would grow and flourish.
Your grievances are justified. That is why I would speak with Master Doe and work toward a peaceful solution.
Psh! Empty words from the thieving shore walker. Be it so, be it. Soon you shall learn the futility of your efforts. Speaker Doe is currently overseeing security at the spawning grounds. You will find him by the entrance. Now mark my words, you will wish you hadn't.
We shall see. I thank you for your aid.
You will find Speaker Doe at the spawning grounds. Seek him out if you like, but do not expect that he will listen to your empty promises.
Look, we'll figure this shit out. It's fine. Got anything new to say? Nope? Okay. Okie dokie. We're almost at the entrance. Yeah, that's the spawning grounds here. I don't remember what that section's called. Hey, hello, priest man.
Shore walkers in our spawning grounds? To what do I owe the displeasure?
Speaker Doe, I presume. Our apologies for entering into your home unannounced. I am Melweb Blufiswin, Chief Admiral of the Limsa Lominsa, and this is Kirameki Parfait. We come seeking a parley, that we might strive for peace between our peoples.
Parley, you say?
Prolonging this conflict any further will lead only to needless suffering. The menace both our peoples face is great indeed. If ever there was a time to set aside our differences and come together for the greater good, it is now. I invite you to join us at South Tidegate for formal negotiations.
Shore walkers and Sahagin coming together? What assurance do I have that you will not slit our grills the moment we set foot within your territory?
I can offer naught but my word. We open our gates to you and invite you into our home as a show of respect.
I do not trust you, shore walker, but let it never be said that Doe of the Crushing Tide was a coward. I accept your offer, but attempt any treachery of subterfuge, and your people will drown in their blood.
Very well, Master Doe. I look forward to a productive discussion. Let us return, then. I shall send word to Null as well. I would have our Sahagin allies join us at the parley.
What about Nav? Nav's my friend.
Guess he's kind of laying low.
Know this, Shore Walker. I come not because your would slay me, but to show my spawn brothers that Doe of the crushing tide is no coward.
I mean, sure. If you cause any trouble, I'll fight you.
Nob said it's fine.
He said you can beat up the unreasonable ones. I don't give a shit. Hey, Rollweb. Sure, Doe. Yeah. Wait, sure, Doe. Oh no, was that a pun? Voice? Damn it. Thank you for joining us here, Master Doe.
Shh, the air here sickens me.
Be brief. Aye, let us get straight to the heart of the matter. A common threat looms before us, one more powerful than any primal, with the potential to bring death without end to both Sahagin and Lominsan alike. These circumstances call for swift and united action. You're like, I don't know about this. You doubt our intentions, but I remind you that we have liberated many of your kin from Leviathan's enthrallment. They and a countless other Sahagin have joined us, of their own free will, that we may ensure the survival of both our peoples.
Psh, aye, but by their deeds have the Laminsas proven themselves worthy of our trust.
Master Doe, you and your crushing tide want only to secure a future for your people. I say to you, this can only be done by confronting this threat together.
Psh, threats. Threats? What is this threat you speak of? If it is unity you crave, then submit yourself to our command. Be as the Serpent Reavers. They are the only shore walkers I deign to call friend. You would ask us to willingly surrender ourselves to your Lord of the Wall? I do, for that, and that alone will ensure peace between us. Preposterous! You propose not an alliance but servitude. This way lies nothing but death for all Sahagin. Do you hear this, my spawn brothers? The shore walkers have stolen this one's mind. He decries Lord Leviathan and espouses the lunacy of our sworn foes. Yo, I called the real Leviathan without all the crazy installed into his head in mind magics. And he jumped into an engine for me so I could go to the end of the fucking universe. I don't believe you. You're full of shit. These treacherous wretches have abandoned our god and conspired to drive we faithful from our ancestral home. We must not let this stand. Psh, for shame, forsaken by our spawn brothers, they side with the finless ones and blaspheme our Lord Leviathan? Hey, he's my friend. How dare you? They who steal our spawning grounds or slaughter our children? Our future? Our future! Oh, there they go. There's the threat you were asking about. Have fun with that. You want to deal with it? Shh, behold this blessing. Lord Leviathan grants us greater and greater strength. Oh my god, they think it's from Leviathan. You're a fucking tool. You would call this a blessing? Psh, such horrors! Flee for your lives!
Oh, there we go. He running. I gotta go save his ass, don't I? Oh, don't chase him! Oh, Lord. The beast makes for airport. I leave this to you. Yeah, I'm on it. I got this. Ain't no thing.
Psh, splendid. Splendid. Let all our spawn brothers be blessed with such power.
Yeah, they're pretty damn high. You're high on copium. All that standing around used up the timer on my Gashel greens. Y'all are fucking stupid if you think that's a blessing.
Psh, this is the second time you saved my life, Shorewalker. My gratitude is as boundless as the sea. But what of the Admiral? We must go to her aid.
Nope, that's not the right pony. That's too late. It's fine. What up, friendos?
Psh, what a horrific sight.
I was too late. I'm sorry.
Psh, there's no need for apologies. You are not responsible for my people's plight.
Oh, he killed him! Aww, our buddy. He was so scared.
But what I cannot fathom is Dull's response. How pleased he was to see his brothers become slavering beasts. The fool believes it a blessing from Leviathan himself. Any hope for a peaceable solution will be lost should Dull and his crushing tide manage to wield these transformations as a weapon against us.
Question. Solution. Possible solution. Proposal, even. Why don't we contact a Loperit, our friendly neighborhood Loperit, get one to come down here. We hang out with some crystals. Just, we need a little fuel. And we summon a non-tempering, actual, protective deity Leviathan. Not one who's gonna fucking try to kill us. And get him to, be like, yo, you guys were, fucking stupid. That shit got nothing to do with me. You gotta, well, but we still, okay, hold on. Though we still gotta kill the Leviathan because he's gonna, suck up all the aether around him to sustain himself. We don't really exactly have an engine to toss him into this time. Okay, we'll put a pin in that. It's a possibility. If it comes down to it, we get a Loperit buddy, and we call the real Leviathan without the, crazy cuckoo magics. And we'd be like, yo, can you set this dude straight? Because he's, fucking nutso. That's the plan. Alright. Any hope for a peaceful solution will be lost should Dao and his crushing tide manage to wield these transformations as a weapon against us.
I shudder to think of the very thought, and yet the truth of it, the blasphemy is still out there, yes?
Just so. The first ones to transform are those who have fallen into the deepest depths of despair. The more painful their anguish, the more fearsome and formidable they become in their bestial forms, and the greater their influence over others.
Psh, we can scarcely hope to stand against our legion of such foes. Would that there were more of my people could do to help.
I'll have the Maelstrom patrol the seas for the blasphemy, that we might slay it with all due haste. What if it looks like a serpent and that's why they think it's from Leviathan? But this may well amount to naught. If the blasphemy too was born from a Sahagin, it could be sheltering in the depths, beyond the reach of our ships.
In that case, pray allow my spawn brothers and I to serve as your eyes beneath the sea.
Thank you, Null. Through our efforts combined, we might yet weather this threat. As for your brothers who gave their lives today for our cause, I shall see that they are returned home to be laid to rest as they deserve.
Psh, you have my gratitude, Admiral.
And with that, we should return as well. There is much work to be done, and I would see it done quickly. Nod. Oops.
Psh, I must take my fallen brother home.
Not this, but, this poor dude. This poor dude. Aww, he tried so hard. He was like, save me. Oh, what am I doing? I'm going to Limsa.
He was like, somebody help, please.
Alrighty, so up here to the aft castle. Let's go. Let's go. And we go here. Mails from Secretariat.
Oh, you've returned. The Admiral was just briefing me on the events at the spawning grounds.
Ah, Kirameki. I was just sharing our findings. Yep, so she told me. So you see, the danger is exactly as the Sahagin described. While Do and his ilk have no means of forcibly triggering the phenomenon at present, it is plain they intend to seek one out. Redouble our patrols offshore and inform me at the first sight of anything out of the ordinary.
It shall be done, Admiral.
I worry that we may be stretching ourselves too thin. Should the situation take a turn for the worse, I will recall our forces from Garlemald, yet I would reserve that as the last resort. For now, I must get to work securing reinforcements. I ask that you remain close by. We may have need of your strength all too soon. Look, I got a friend named Nov who may be willing to help. Just saying. I don't know if you're already talking to him, but we buddies. We homies. Alright. I think that is all we're gonna have time for today because maintenance is at 11. So, let's go. Ooh. Sorry, I looked at Twitch and I just saw something cool. Let me go peek at this real quick, actually. What is this person doing? Let's find someone to date. Okay, question. Do you guys want to watch a horror speedrun? Because there's somebody streaming a horror speedrun. Not that they need our help, but they're pretty funny. He's starting soon. He hasn't started yet. I don't know if you guys ever have seen GDQ, but at the last GDQ, he did this funny little game. It was like, it was horror, but it was also comedic. It was funny as hell to watch. It was like called Paon Beyond the Pien. It's a Japanese streamer. And he's getting ready to do a speedrun of Siren Blood Curse. He just started up. Or we could go find someone doing Final Fantasy for a little bit. Let's see. Let me see if there's anybody else on my list here. Alright. No. No. The remake of the westernized Siren or the European Siren? I don't know. It just says Siren Blood Curse. But yeah, I kind of want to go watch that. So maybe we'll go raid him and then just kind of see what's up. It might be pretty funny. He's a Japanese streamer, but he does know some English. And last time I watched him, it was pretty entertaining. Like, I was watching a GDQ block, like, just, you know, an in-between thing, because they do shows in between, and then they rated him, and I was just like, okay, this dude's funny. So, yeah. Well, I think we'll go pop over there this time. And then, just, spread some love, say hi, or just chill. Maybe you guys will enjoy it. And then next stream will be Thursday for Variety Night. We'll either do a puzzle game or Monster Prom. One of the two, probably. One of the two. I needed to wave on the right finger so that you guys can actually see it on the camera. Alright. Thanks everybody for watching. Really appreciate it. Hope you guys had fun and enjoyed the side content for Endwalker in Elpis. We will pick this up again next week. I'll hit 87 and we can go do Razadhan and Thavnir and all that. Let's see. And then thanks again, Dr. Lupon, for both the raids and the subs. Much appreciated. Let's go. Let me initiate
the raid here. Yeah. We'll catch you guys all next time. I hope you guys have a fantastic week until then. And see you then. Bye.
謎の中華製メーカーのさ、500円で買える、ワンコインで買えるアナログ入力のキャプチャーボードがあるんだけど、あ、レイド